When we're ready.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Afterhours podcast. Very special guests: Alex Dimanlig, Ben Minetto, Troy Clayfield.
Hey,
What's up?
Tell us about yourselves, boys.
you gonna go first, man?
Yeah, right.
Whatever
Well,
order.
we met over the summer, and we had the idea of just making a song together, and we called it Gucci Sock, and it ended up going triple platinum over.
Really?
Yeah.
No features, mind you.
No features.
Triple platinum, no features.
What is triple platinum?
It means it got a lot of streams. on
But it
SoundCloud.
depends. It does depend on the location. So we're in Hillary's, and went triple platinum Hillary's, right?
Yeah.
In the location, because about 300 plays is about, triple platinum is about 100 plays per platinum hit.
Yeah, that's true.
If you want, I can pull up the stats right now.
Yeah.
So you guys are SoundCloud rappers, I believe.
Yes.
That is correct.
Official.
Yeah.
No cap.
Semi-successul?
Facts.
Semi-successful.
Yeah.
We made it. But
Well, before we get into
Mum
that.
said I had to go back to school, so I stopped it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
We are one-hit wonders, as you can classify it.
Really?
So-
I disagree.
Really?
What your one hit wonders Gucci Sock?
That's
Yeah,
correct, yes.
That's correct.
I prefer Demons in my opinion.
Real.
Demons.
That is.
I'll have to disagree with you there. I preferred Gucci Sock. Sorry, Alex.
I agree.
don't like
Gucci's
it.
Gucci
Sock
Sock is
was-
a good song.
Was good, but it was more heartfelt with the Demons performance.
That is true. That is true. I agree.
I felt like I was being delivered a song.
The lyrics were more meaningful. I do agree with that, but
My opinion, Gucci Sock is literally the only good song on that account.
Mm.
Hence why it went triple platinum. Facts speak for themselves.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright,
What are your thoughts, Troy?
No, I agree.
It's all about my neighbour Daryl.
Oh, we can talk about my neighbour Daryl.
Yeah, but that's how we blew up. You see.
is that what got people listening to you?
Yeah,
My
that's
name
how
is
that's
Darryl.
how our
Yes.
name got spread around Hillary's. You know.
Do we extend to Sorrento, Callaroo area, or just Hillary's?
We
No.
tend not to, because then our certification of triple platinum does decrease. So we tend to like stick to Hillary's.
Okay, nice.
Hillary's is a good demographic right now.
Yeah. true.
Business wise, we make a lot of M's, you see.
Can we get a definition of that?
M's,
Like dollar signs, money,
like millions of dollars.
millions, really.
Yeah.
Just from Hillary's alone?
Like, I have 3 different bank accounts in Switzerland right now.
Wow.
Why Switzerland, Alex?
Why
Tax
3?
haven.
Why would you have 3?
Because I make money, dude.
Fair enough. Who's your biggest fan?
Oh,
Oh, that's a good question.
good question. Actually, I don't know. I didn't really get many people come up to me, taking pictures with me. Don't really get that, so I honestly wouldn't really know. But if I had to say, I'd say it'd be probably you, Roman.
Oh.
Would I be correct, or?
Yes, you would be.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
why I asked the question, because I'm your biggest fan.
Do people notice you in the streets of Hillary's?
Not
Just
since I
walking
got a
around?
haircut, no. I used to rock the braids, then I got them shaved, and now people don't recognize me. So it comes with its perks. I mean, when I used to have them, every day I'd step outside, people would just want to take photos with me. That got annoying, so I shaved my head, and then they don't recognize me no more.
Are you thinking of adopting a stage name?
Ooh, I was thinking about this one called Papa Rich.
Okay.
That was my stage name, but it's very effective. It does actually represent what I stand for.
Oh yeah.
And what would that be?
Making a lot of money.
So that's the rich aspect, but the
Yeah.
first half is the papa with that.
Papa Rich, yes.
So you're the father of all money making?
I guess you could say that, yeah.
Wow.
Papa Rich, that's me. I make money, and I'm the father of making money.
What about Ben?
Yeah, Ben, what's your stage name, buddy?
My stage name is Playboy Benny.
Playboy Benny.
Yeah. I had this name since a young. Excuse that. Since a young name. Yeah, it was my PlayStation name.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And
Sentimental. What about Troy? What was your stage name?
Oh, I haven't really thought about it, to be honest. Yeah.
We just call him WoW 4.
Yeah, of course.
Why?
Why?
It's his PlayStation name.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would your stage name be, Roman?
Yeah, if you had
That's
a
what I
stage,
wanna
yeah.
know.
Let's talk about the band. Can we talk about the band for a second?
Okay, we can actually. Let's
Okay, we can talk about the
tangent.
band.
Oh,
Go
do you want
SoundCloud
to-
rapper in the back. Okay. So
For those who don't know, Myself, Alex Dimanlig, Roman Wilden, and Seb, what's his name, Singh. We're in a band and
Well, we're
We're an unsuccessful band.
amateur band.
I want to know.
I wouldn't call it unsuccessful because we never really tried to get there.
I agree. So we'll
Let's
just
hear the
call it.
story.
Let's just hear the story. Yeah.
Okay, I want to know. Before I joined the band, I want to know what was the motive. What was the motive behind starting the band, Damien and Roman?
Okay, so we were sitting in methods class, year 11. Me, Seb, and Roman, and I think, was it you who was like, yo, we should start a band? Or was it me?
I think it was both. I think it was just an idea of playing together.
Yeah, and then Seb was here, and he was like, oh yeah, I play guitar. I'm like, sweet, add Seb to it, and it kind of became, the band. However, we didn't have a drummer, of course. And so
Nor a
that's,
singer.
nor a singer, and that's where you came in, Alex, actually. Because you had drums. I mean, we wanted you in, dude. You were like...
Well, his brother had drums.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, my brother had the drums. He was the only one who really knew how to play the drums. So I was like, oh yeah, we'll see. I asked my brother, and he's like, I'll see. But no, we didn't really see because later on, I think about literally 2 months after I asked him, he sold his drum kit.
Yeah.
So
we were devastated,
Yeah.
by the way. So yeah, that didn't really work out, and we didn't ever rehearse all together.
That's true.
I think it was me, Roman, and Seb one time, and then me and Seb another time, and then myself, Seb, Roman, and Connor. Connor was there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you never came
I
to
do
band
remember
rehearsal,
one time
Alex.
Roman came to my door, asked for a lead, and then went back to his house to rehearse.
Oh,
with you
really?
guys.
Did
Yeah.
I?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I don't think you ever gave that lead back.
Oh, I gave it to Damien.
Yeah, I did get that.
I didn't know.
Oh, I have your lead.
Why do I have 2 leads? I was like, why do I have 2?
I was pretty gutted, to be honest, when you came to my door, asked for my lead, and then went straight back to your house to rehearse without me.
I literally asked for a lead like a week ago. I was like, oh yeah, I have a spare one. I'll give it to you. It's a nice lead. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
wondering.
So
It is a nice lead, isn't it?
the original lineup was Roman on bass,
Yeah.
and then I was on and then me and Seb was sharing lead and
Rhythm.
guitar duties. Then I also kind of slipped into bass a bit at times, and you were on drums, and yeah, we didn't ever have a performance. Did
Well, I
we?
thought we were going to get the drummer. His brother was meant to be the drummer. He was meant to be
Yeah.
I was
third
supposed to be you were a
guitarist.
third guitarist, correct? Yes.
third guitar song. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Yeah, and yeah,
right.
it kind of died, didn't it?
I don't know. I think we can. There's still some embers there. We
A
could,
band reunion, perhaps.
Perhaps, yes.
So
I'd be
what's your guys' highest certified hit? You guys released any hits or was it just
No.
demos?
We were mainly just a cover band
Right.
actually.
So no hits. Like you're not on the same status.
I
as
wrote a
me
couple
trying
songs
band.
myself, but I never really shared it with the band.
Nope.
So just demos.
Yeah,
Right.
demos, yeah.
Right.
Wait, and what was the band's name?
The Method.
The Method.
Because we made it in Methods.
That was my idea.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. I respect that.
I respect that, man.
Yeah.
Because then we could call our followers the Methodists. But then that's also, I think, a church thing.
The Methodist Church. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, but it's,
Yeah,
it still works.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Anything
is
else
it
you want
Zero
to
to
talk
Hero
about? Zero to Hero Day.
Yep.
0 to Hero Day last week.
Was that Thursday?
Thursday, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a really good day, I thought. Alex dressed up as one of the Men in Black, I believe.
But that didn't work out too well, did
Yeah.
it? Because he forgot a tie and glasses. Oh, you had 2 glasses.
I had glasses. I just didn't have the correct colored tie.
Or the shirt. You had a crisscross pattern shirt, didn't you?
It's the white shirt, man. It's just had some black dots on it. And
That's right.
like, it's just try my best, man. Like, come on, man.
It's not about the costume. It's
Try
about
my
what the day
best.
stands for.
But then
Yeah,
it turned
I
into something
agree.
else, exactly.
Being a hero, someone inspirational.
Mm.
Yeah, bro.
Wait, which Men in Black were you? Were the Will Smith character or the Tommy Lee Jones
Or
character?
the Chris Hemsworth character.
Yeah.
Or the chick.
Or the...
Or the
I don't know her name, sorry, but yeah.
Yeah, so you know the first movie at the very end, I was the girl. who
I don't
we
remember
never-
that character,
Never saw again.
You were K? Oh wait, no, never mind. That's a different.
Can we get a Google search?
Can we get that up?
Yeah, sure. Men in Black characters.
Oh, Nathan does that. Ben, you were Keanu Reeves, actually.
Yeah, shout out Keanu Reeves.
Can we
He,
talk about Keanu Reeves and
Yeah.
how
Yeah,
what
he's
he's done in the past to be your hero?
He has recently been respecting women a lot. He has when he talks the woman, he actually doesn't actually. If you notice, he doesn't.
Yeah,
wrap
when he
his
takes
arms
photo
around.
with his fans
Yeah.
who are female, he doesn't actually wrap his arm
Yeah.
around them.
Now, many people have theoried that this is because theorized that he respects women for this case, but you know, I agree with that. Me personally, I think in this society nowadays, respecting women is very, very valued.
Good, yeah.
Yeah. And he also does a lot of environmental work. He's done recently. He's donated a lot of money to environment charities.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
I think 3/4 of the money he made from the Matrix, he gave to a cancer foundation.
Yeah.
Because his sister suffered from leukemia.
Yep. Exactly.
He's also very nice and humble. He
I heard a
doesn't.
different thing.
What you heard?
On the Wikipedia page, it says that he gave 3/6. No, it was something third of the or a sixth of the wealth that he used gave to the production company, the people working in the visual effects.
Off of the Matrix.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I don't know. This is just. So we just got the character up from Men in Black. No.
Turns out we have no idea.
No,
Turns
we'll
out we have
we'll
no
just say
idea.
I'm Will Smith.
Will Smith. Okay, I can see that.
We're
yeah.
gonna put the Keanu Reeves thing to rest. The legend of Keanu Reeves and the money he used from Matrix.
Quite breathtaking, isn't it?
He is quite breathtaking, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
Troy, who are you on Zero to Hero?
Well, here's the thing. I
Oh,
don't actually
yeah.
dress up. So,
Yeah.
that's
So,
really-
what was the reason for not dressing up again, Troy?
time
Apparently,
constraints.
apparently he went by as himself.
I think you went as
Yeah,
Steven,
no,
actually.
Yeah, I actually dressed up as Steven. We wore the exact same.
Shout out
outfit.
Stephen Raw. Yeah. Anyway, back to Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Have we got up the statistics? No, we haven't. All right. Yeah, he doesn't take. He takes public transport. I
He
think
does, he does, yeah.
he wears,
Oh,
normal
for work,
clothes. He doesn't
normal
act as
clothes.
some big hotshot celebrity, and it's because he's suffered a lot in his life.
And he loves puppies.
And he does love puppies. I've
does
seen that
love
BuzzFeed
puppies.
video.
Yeah.
It's quite good. But what's the question he asked? It's like, how do you stay so humble or down to earth?
Yeah, why?
And he
how you
says,
such a down to earth guy?
Gravity. Like, it's just classic Keanu.
Gravity.
And the ability to stay, with the public transport when you have so much money, it's just so much respect. Like me and the boys when we hit
Papa Rich and
when Papa Rich,
Papa Rich, Playboy Benny, and
and
Walt.
Wall, when we hit that triple platinum status, we went out, boasting and bragging for a couple.
Yeah,
of
we
hours.
dropped 50 racks in the Gucci store. Okay.
Wow.
50 racks. Do you know what you're spending on?
What?
Socks.
Gucci socks?
Correct.
Yeah, we got different colors of.
I like the
Gucci socks.
tiger ones. I like
the interlocking
bees.
G's. The interlocking G's.
Yeah,
The
facts.
tops.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a classic.
What
but
did you buy again, Troy, from the Gucci store?
Slides actually.
Slides.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Because you can actually see the Gucci sock with the slides on.
Yeah.
More clearer than when you have shoes on.
True.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what we spent on. It was pretty hard to humble ourselves at the start because of all the money. But eventually we did it. Alex shaved his head, and I kind of dropped down a bit. Didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave the world with too much history. So yeah, that's what happened.
Nice. Back to Keanu Reeves, I think. Did we get up the stat?
Apparently, it's not true.
Oh,
Wow.
fake news.
Well, it's not in like the figures of upwards of like what 10 million.
I don't know how much it is, but I know for certain he gave a significant amount of money that he made from the Matrix
Apparently,
to
it
the
wasn't
Cancer
in the
Foundation.
millions. Oh no, not the cancer. I'm talking about the studio thing.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, no.
You sure? You positive? Okay.
I'm sorry.
Is his one true?
I didn't actually look at that one.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves actually has had a pretty sad life. His best friend, River Phoenix, was, I think, drug overdose.
Really?
He had a stillborn child with his wife. I think his wife died in a car accident 2 years later as well. So he knows that life can be bad sometimes, and it can be terrible.
No matter who you are.
Was this
no matter
before he made the
I
first
think-
John Wick movie?
Yes, this was all before John Wick. Yes.
He was like he was proper like acting, I guess.
What do you mean? Sorry.
Like when you said his wife died.
Yeah. He was a full-on Hollywood star by that point.
Yeah.
So that's why he's so down to earth and humble, because he knows,
He
that
knows
life can't
suffering.
be. Yeah, he knows suffering.
Oh.
No matter who you are, you can be a celebrity, you could be president.
It doesn't. What's the word? Depression doesn't discriminate.
Exactly.
Yeah, depression affects all people. Like,
Yeah.
you
And
can-
Keanu
yeah.
Reeves, yeah.
Money doesn't buy.
He's
happiness.
a lovely guy in interviews as well.
Yeah.
Did we get up the stat,
It's a
Nathan?
secret charity and they don't give out figures.
Okay, well,
No.
anyway, Zero to Hero Day, I thought was a good day because, breaking down that whole stigma that surrounds mental health and mental health issues, and yeah, it was great to see everyone dress up, I feel.
Do you want to talk about your speech that you guys
Our
did?
speech, do we want to talk about it?
that? Okay,
Yeah.
I want to hear. So, what was the thought process behind making a little song, little tune to involve?
It was
The kids.
Monday afternoon, so Tuesday afternoon.
Tuesday afternoon. It's
Before-
after we did the curtain thing.
So we were pretty tired by that point.
Yeah. So we went and we kind of thought we really need to get this out of the way. This speech
Yeah.
for Thursday. Originally we were meant to do it for the whole school, but they changed it because of the weather. They can't have everyone in the same area or whatever. So when we were told that it was just year 3 to 5, year 2 to 5, so we couldn't really make the speech in a way very heavy because
These are young kids.
Young
remember.
children.
Yeah.
in time they will understand, but not at the current moment is very essential. So our idea was to make it more entertaining, if anything, for the kids.
Yeah.
And
And it was.
And that's where the song came along.
the song
Yeah.
came along.
Did
and
you
they-
strategically position yourselves to perform last to capture the last moments? when
No,
you did
that
expand?
was Caitlin.
I think that was, Caitlin.
Yeah.
Shout out
she just-
Caitlin, yeah.
She just said you're going last, so we were like, all right.
Oh,
Yeah, originally...
that was just an advantage for you then, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, it did
Yeah,
I
help
guess
us.
it
Yeah.
worked. The crowd actually? Ben? Did you measure how much decibels the crowd grew when the?
Oh, it was like a solid over 60 decibels. Like the kids were there, they loved it. They loved you guys. I saw a lot of smiles on their faces. And,
See, I didn't really see that from standing out there because, you can't see their faces
Yeah.
with the
Well,
glasses
when
on.
you're in the limelight, you're a bit blinded, aren't you?
I mean, you would know that, Alex.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
We did perform in front of the crowd the other day, and we can really take notice of.
Oh, yeah,
the
so-
crowd.
How big was the crowd?
Well,
More than our crowd.
I want to be humble, but at the same time,
No.
facts don't lie.
Facts
So
speak for themselves.
so-
How big was the crowd?
about 300 ish
300. How
Yeah,
big?
wasn't
Where
too much
where
for
were
an
we
artist.
performing again? I
in
forgot.
Hillary's. In Hillary's.
In Hillary's? Whereabouts?
Run by Sprinto Park.
Serrano Park in Hillary's.
So Park and Hillary.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so me and Roman were the Blues Brothers.
Roman and I.
Roman and I, sorry. Does that annoy you when I say
Yeah.
me and I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. Like too.
Yeah, and if you don't know who they are, they're a fictional
From the
pair of
80s.
brothers from the 80s,
Oh.
1980 cult comedy, The Blues Brothers, in which these two brothers who,
Exactly 1980.
they, Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi, and they get their band back together to raise money to save a church from going bankrupt.
Orphanage.
Orphanage. And yeah, so that was fun. And yeah, in the spirit of that, I suppose I busted out the guitar and played a little bit. Originally, I was actually meant to play. We were going to interview the crowd, what makes them happy, which we did, and I was going to make a song out of that by playing guitar. However, that didn't really go to plan. And you good?
Something's happening
Is
on
that your
my
mum calling?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that didn't go to plan, but
Can we leave this in?
Yes.
probably yeah.
Nathan's mum calling.
Alright.
Yeah.
We were the Blues Brothers. We had a lot of fun making it. The speech and it came out pretty good.
Yeah. Thank you for everyone who
Who said, "Oh yeah"?
He said, "Oh yeah, that was pretty fun." I got a bit of buzz off
Yeah,
that.
total crowd control.
What was your
That's what you need.
inspiration for that bit?
Yeah, Roman, what was the inspiration from that bit?
Yeah, where did you find? What part? Why did you? Hang on, let me.
Just that oh yeah bit. Like I want to
Yeah,
know
the
where
oh
that
yeah
came
part.
from.
What made you think? Oh yeah, I'm gonna gain total crowd control by making the crowd repeat after me.
Because it's simplistic. Because at the time it reminded me of as a kid they used to have the Christian dude come in with the guitar, and all the kids used to love it. And you just do like a little song. It was very simple, especially the rhyming aspect that I used. It wasn't rhyming. It's just you just speak in the sing-song voice, and now everybody's having fun in the sing-song voice, and then that's it. It's easy as pie.
I respect that.
And then yeah,
But also, congratulations to Darcy, Georgia, and Luke.
yeah,
Your guys' speeches were very meaningful and of a worthy note, so thank you for that.
yeah, cool.
But yeah, today's Red Nose Day actually, the day of recording this, and
For those who don't know, do you want to explain what Red Nose Day is?
I
Can you
do.
explain to us what it is?
It is a Moyes run fundraiser day
Yeah, fundraiser. That's a good,
in which
yeah.
we dressed up as in our sport uniform or our moist shirt, and it's all about raising money for, I want to say, Cancer Foundation something.
It's about infant death.
Oh, infant deaths, infant mortality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
To eradicate sudden infant death syndrome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it was a good day. I think everyone, those cold people actually got their faces painted with red paint.
Yeah, I
Roman
did.
did.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was good, but then I got it all over my work and on my leavers jacket, so because I'm a messy boy, so yeah.
I did the same on my leavers.
Oh,
jacket.
Troy did as well.
No.
Wait, oh, what are you doing? Oh, Ben did as well. Sorry, yeah. Ben got on like a little earring kind of
Yeah.
thing going on.
Wanted to be the subversion to the crowd. And
You want to stand out?
Yeah.
What's so symbolic about getting it done on your earlobe?
well, people think if you look at the red on the nose, yeah, people would think that, but then they also think, oh, why on the ear?
What do they think on the nose?
Why is the red on the nose? And they think that too, Red Nose Day, but why on the ear? You know, and it just makes them think about it more differently in another perspective.
Fair enough.
Cool,
fair enough.
Yeah.
So I did want to talk about the theme of hip hop and rap this podcast
Right.
with you guys.
Right.
So I think first things first, what is the difference between hip hop and rap? What are the two genres of music? What is rap?
Ben's department.
Okay, this is Ben's department right now. Nathan could probably get him searched it up as well to support. But Ben, what is rap? I
Well,
want to know.
I've learned there's different genres of that area. There's pop, hip hop, and rap.
Of music
Of
in general?
The
or-
main music, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Of what
I got you.
rap artists can do. Rap is more,
Just spitting bars?
yeah, spitting bars, more poetry.
More poetical,
Yeah.
yeah.
While hip hop, I think, is more related to melody and related
Okay.
to more mainstreamness in a way,
Like with artists such as
such as Drake.
Drake.
Okay,
I see that, yeah.
do you see what I mean? And while more rap is more
Lyrics focused and melody.
Kendrick
yeah,
Lamar,
Kendrick,
you guys
yeah.
know who he is, and yeah,
So I want to go back to the beginning with you, if
Mm.
that's okay.
yeah.
Where did rap music and where did hip hop emerge from? When did it emerge? How did it emerge? Where?
Well, we all can't say that a passion doesn't grow out of nowhere. You always
True.
have to be inspired by something.
Of course.
So me, I was inspired by multiple artists.
You're just not answering my question.
Yeah, and that's how my love for rap. And what was the question again?
When did rap and hip hop emerge? Like years? Like are we talking late 70s here?
Oh yeah.
I'd argue
With-
the first rap record I believe was made in around, like somewhere in the 1980s, and it was actually Rapper's Delight. It was I say the first rap record because it was the only one which was produced, I think, like in an actual studio,
Yeah.
and it was the only one to ever be released by a proper record label. That hence why like the first
Is
proper
that the Sugar Hill Gang?
the Sugar Hill Gang, yeah,
Do you know that song is recorded in one take?
I do know that.
in one take. Yeah,
The whole song, which is
I learned
amazing.
that on a
they
Watch
used
Mojo
before
video.
that, before they got to recording music on by a record label. What they would do is they would like, because during those times they'd steal turntables, bunch of other sound equipment, like basically DJ setup,
Yeah.
and they would just like culture-wise, just be they'd throw house parties, and then there'd be people, so like DJs on the mic, and they'd just be rhyming and freestyling over just records that they have, and there'd be a part in a song because like disco was very prevalent back then,
It was.
and there was a little section. There's a section in the song, and I think back then, right, it was called the breakdown part, but it was just an instrumental with a cool drums that just gets you grooving,
Oh yeah.
and it'd just be an instrumental of that. And what would happen is it's basically that was a part for people just to basically start breakdancing and start dancing and whatnot. But what these DJs, they took advantage of that and then made it basically freestyled over the breakdown section of the song.
Yeah.
And then from there, it like just kept building and evolving, and eventually we got to Rapper's Delight, where the first official record release, and that sparked, basically that changed the whole hip hop music genre to what it is today.
When did that come out? Sorry.
I'm not too sure, but I think it's the 80s.
The
Yeah.
80s, right?
Yeah.
So that came out in the 80s.
Rapper's Delight, Sugar Hill Gang.
Rap kind of started around the mid 1960s.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Apparently, it was part of an African American dialect to meaning to converse with each other.
Mm.
And it
So it's a
also says
dialect.
that hip hop is interchangeable with rap. So
Oh.
they're
It is.
about the same thing.
So, in my mind at least, on the whole rap thing, I kind of have this timeline of NWA,
Mm-hmm.
then people like Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah.
Pac or Pac or
Legends, Tupac.
Tupac. Okay, yeah. Then Eminem came along,
Yeah.
and then now we have like people like Drake,
Mm.
Lil Uzi Vert.
Mm.
What's his name? Who did Gucci Gang? Lil Pump. Yeah.
Lil Pump.
Yeah. Is that an accurate timeline of rap?
Well,
Or have I
obviously
left
there's-
out some people?
There's obviously
yeah,
a lot
Jay-Z.
more. Jay-Z.
Dr. Dre.
He's the most
Yeah.
successful, right?
Yeah,
Jay-Z?
yeah. Jay-Z's one of the most
Kanye.
successful.
Jay-Z's the
And
most
Kanye
successful
West.
artist,
Kanye
and Dr.
West is
Dre's the
very
most
long.
successful producer.
But yeah, it's the consistency that happens. So like Eminem, Drake, and Jay-Z, their consistency is very long. And Kanye West, they've been in the game for 10 years and still relevant. While like I feel like, rappers like Lil Pump, they're only relevant for like a year.
Well, he hasn't had time to be consistent.
Yeah.
He's
He hasn't
Gucci
released
Gang
anything in a
came
while.
out like 2 years ago.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah,
but yeah, we should make the distinction that that's more SoundCloud rap.
he has dropped an album after Gucci Gang.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Harvard Dropout.
Oh,
But
is that a joke? He's like, I'm a Harvard dropout.
no,
Is he actually?
That was
yeah,
a,
that was
Oh.
that was a joke, yeah.
Yeah, it was a joke. Yeah.
Made by the community.
by the community. Yeah.
He dropped out of Harvard, and he was doing. I think it was he left high school to do high level mathematics at Harvard,
Wow.
but then dropped down because he needed to save the rap game from J. Cole. I think that's the story in a nutshell.
J.
I heard
Cole.
that in the.
I do believe that SoundCloud rap has become so prevalent that it's become its own subgenre of
Really?
hip hop.
It has with people like XXX,
Yeah, people
Tekashi,
like-
Rest in peace.
Takashi.
Tekashi 69.
I believe it's become its own subgenre. It's because it is so easy to make, and it is just so easy to do. It doesn't require like a lot of talent
It doesn't. No.
and
Mm.
music. You
Is
can literally
is
pirate beats.
Ski Mask the Slump God? Is he?
He did arise from a SoundCloud.
What's that song? Take a Step Back.
Take a
It's
Step
literally there's two bass notes, heavily distorted, with like a beat over it, and
Yeah, with trap drums over
as you were
the
saying,
basic
no
drum.
talent. Yeah.
It doesn't really, and it's basically, you can just get a loop, basic set
A
of
loop
trap
kind of
drums. There you go. It takes you 5 minutes to make a beat.
Preferably 808s. That's very popular nowadays. Then the old classical, drum kit.
Yeah.
Just define classical drum kit, then.
Just a drum kit.
How does what would a classical drum kit sound like?
Free tom drums.
Well, I don't know. Go to a garage. If you got a drum kit, sit in there, have a little play around, and that's what it sounds like.
But can we get some onomatopoeias of that?
Ba-doom.
Ooh.
No, I can't do it. So, okay. Controversial question.
Mm.
Is rap music and hip hop good music?
Ooh.
Or is rock music superior?
Okay.
And I'll leave rock as leaving all umbrella terms. So you got like folk rock, hard rock, classic rock, heavy metal rock, grunge rock,
Yeah.
more poppy rock. Is that kind of music in general better than hip hop rap music?
Well, that's
Well, based on the
it's subjective.
yeah,
I understand
agree.
it is subjective, but I
Subjective.
like to get a
But
little bit objective.
Good music. What do you mean by good music? Because
That's the question. Yeah.
realistically, there is no such thing as good music. It is all depends down to what your preference
To
is.
listen to, yeah.
You can like Cardi B, she's garbage, right? But there are actually people who enjoy her music, and it's entirely preference, and it's entirely based off one's opinion. So
Is there a difference between enjoying a song and a song being critically good, or are they mutually exclusive, or are they the same thing?
Okay, I doubt
Because I could enjoy, for instance, Super Bass by Nicki Minaj,
you could definitely.
but I don't think critically that's a good song.
No,
in my opinion.
I agree,
Yeah.
but there is a difference between enjoying a song and depending on what if a song is good or not. But
Yeah.
a song being good doesn't that concept is not really you can't really apply it to the question because again music is entirely preferential.
Well,
Yeah.
have a look at Cardi B's album Invasion of Privacy. She has won Album of the Year from the Grammys.
Yeah.
Yes.
She has won the BET Awards Album of the Year. But I don't know a single person that actually likes proper her album.
Again,
No, yeah.
I
but
was
with
furious
that-
when she won Album of the Year
Mm.
over something like,
Who were
like
her contenders?
Travis Scott,
Drake.
Drake.
Which that Drake album was actually really good.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
Definitely better than Cardi B. I was furious, livid even.
Yep.
Exactly, music is entirely preferential. You can't really put like a good, you can't really put a tag on it about whether this is good or whether
Yeah.
this is bad. But people are gonna enjoy. I feel like if a song gets stuck in your head, it will make you want to enjoy it, and therefore, when it gets stuck in your head, you don't listen to it for like 5 or so years. You listen to it again; it creates nostalgia,
Yeah.
throwback for you, and you just enjoy it. That's my opinion.
I think we have to consider the purpose of rap and hip hop in this question. In that rap and hip hop is usually meant to hype people up. Am I correct?
Not necessarily.
Or like hip hop, right? Or
Yeah.
Well, the message of hip hop has definitely changed throughout the course of
Definitely,
history.
definitely.
For example, way back in the 1960s, as Nathan said, it was more about, I guess, taking a stand and fighting oppression against the people like of African American heritage.
yeah,
It was more about standing up. There was issues like police brutality, police brutality,
Yeah.
racism, and discrimination. Whereas now, I don't know if you've heard about the Sad Boys movement, Ben and Troy.
No, I haven't.
How it's all about like music like Lil Peep, XXXTentacion,
Oh,
Jocelyn
right.
Flores,
Yeah.
stuff like basically depression and emo rap essentially. So there's a song like just songs that talk about like emotions and mental health issues to connect with the audience. It's become quite popular now, in my opinion.
So perhaps lyrically, these songs are just as meaningful, if not more, than rock music. Lyrically,
Lyrically speaking,
They're more lyrically heavy.
they're definitely
Doesn't
more
mean they have
lyrical.
more meaning.
yeah, I guess
true.
with hip hop it's more of specific emotions.
Yeah,
People can talk about suicide and like stuff that's really specific, whereas I don't listen to a lot of rock, so you're gonna have to help me up here. What do people like? What do people listen to? What
In
do they
rock?
talk about in rock, yeah.
What's your question? Sorry.
What's sort of
Rock.
in rock music? What
What are the lyrics
what would
like?
you expect the lyrics to be like?
Well, that depends on the rock. I'm really into grunge at the moment. Well,
Yeah,
not really, just
exactly.
Nirvana pretty much.
Yeah,
And
I agree. Depends on the subgenre of the genre.
because you have rock songs. Like I'll just use generic examples like Bohemian Rhapsody, Stairway to Heaven, Hotel California. These songs are quite meaningful in nature. Yeah. there you go.
Milestones in the music in the rock industry,
Yeah.
so to say. So, but yeah, I guess being however meaningful, I guess it's up to the person to decipher the music. As like, if it was up to me, if I was an artist, I would make a song and I would leave it up to the audience to decipher it however they would want to. But I didn't want to go. I wouldn't specifically put like a definition on each song. I would let the audience decide it because that's just going to attract like
More.
a larger demographic. So,
Which is what we did in Gucci Sock.
exactly.
We actually.
It's actually very thought out. It's actually a really thought out process.
It's not a literal Gucci Sock. It's actually metaphorical. But we won't.
You don't want to
decipher
say that?
We
now.
we
It's
won't
up to
tell it
audience
because
interpretation.
We
obviously
don't have the time for that.
What's the thing? What's the company? The Genius?
Genius.
yeah,
breaks.
Genius
I'll
verify
have the lyrics break down.
verify
For
lyrics.
for another time, perhaps.
For another time, of course.
Yeah.
Can we segue this into the fun fact thing?
I wanted to talk about rap.
Okay, yeah. You go. Yeah.
Okay, one thing I was going to say is, musically, you can't really judge rap and hip hop against rock because
No, you can't. I
rock
would-
rock involves notes and scales and lots of musical
music theory.
what's the word? Thought and reasoning behind it. Yeah, music theory. Hip hop and rap obviously does to an extent as well. Like 50 Cent in the club is A, G sharp, G sharp, A, F sharp, G sharp, and that's pretty much it throughout. Yeah. So
yeah, very repetitive.
yeah.
Loop. It doesn't like that's what's the thing, because hip hop. I think I read this somewhere. It was supposed to as an indication of struggle back in the 1960s. They didn't have a lot of access to a lot of instruments.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so they would make do with what they got, and of course they just make a bunch of loops. And hence, when I was talking about the breakdown part of a song, they just basically loop that, and that's why DJs. I don't know, what's his name?
DJ Khaled.
No, DJ Khaled. No, he's not even a DJ. You know, he's a
Yeah.
curator.
What's that mean?
So a curator. So basically, what he does, right? He has a lot of money, and he goes out, and say he'd get Post Malone and Travis Scott. He go, okay, Post, I want to pay you like $1 million to come to be on a song.
Yeah.
And hey, Travis Scott, I want to pay you $1 million to come and make a song, and whatever you make, that song is now mine, and I'm going to put it on my album under my name. And I get all the money from that because I've already paid you guys $1 million.
And he doesn't even produce the songs. He actually pays producers as well. So he just gets everyone together.
He's just an organizer,
Exactly.
really.
Yeah, exactly. He's an organizer, and he was obviously fuming that his album didn't like make number one as opposed to Tyler the Creator's Igor.
Yeah.
But it's completely understandable. If you want to make good music, you got to make it yourself, and it doesn't have like Igor. It had a message, right?
Yeah.
But the thing with DJ Khaled's what's it called? I don't even know. But his new album, it didn't
Father
really
of
have
Time.
it like, yeah, whatever. It didn't really have like a subjective message. It didn't have like stick to one message.
Okay, yeah.
And it was very broad, and he hoped to target as wide an audience as he could, but it didn't really go so well because the music was terrible. Like, you can pay Travis Scott and Post Malone $1 million, but the outcome, we don't know if it's going to be good or bad or not, and obviously it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
Like that song with Caesar on it, it was a washed up Miss Jackson beat.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sampled
Yeah.
Miss Jackson.
It was a
Yeah.
washed up, like reproduced, really like airy, terrible Miss Jackson beat, and I've just got this artist basically humming and melodizing the melody
You know
to
what's
Miss
funny?
Jackson in the different lyrics.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure Drake's Hotline Bling is actually sampled from another track. Yeah,
Yeah.
Troy can confirm.
Do you want to talk about it, Troy?
No, I don't remember what the track is
But
called.
yeah,
or
it
not,
is.
but
Yeah,
pretty
resampled.
sure it is.
Well, a lot of tracks in the rap industry
Yeah.
is sampled.
Do you know on Kanye West's Gold Digger?
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure that's resampled from a song by. Was it who the guy who played piano? Ray Charles. Yeah. I'm pretty
Yeah, I
sure
wouldn't be
as
surprised because hip hop, it does take, they do sample a lot of stuff. That's how it revolves, because it's easy to sample. You can just loop it and it gets catchy. And when you sample it, of course, there's like a whole process of trying to get ownership of the sample, paying the original artist for the sample. And if you release it without doing all this stuff, you can get like legal action taken against you for illegally using the sample.
Yeah.
But it's just really popular because it's so easy to produce beats off a sample. And
Yeah,
it's just basically very profitable in a producer's eyes. And it's easy. It's way easier than just being creative and making up your
But
own
then
stuff.
you're not being creative. You're
Exactly,
not showing any
but
musical
it
expression.
wouldn't matter because you've already made however money you
Yeah.
made off the track. So that's end of the day. Really,
How do you feel about rap and hip hop conveying and promoting certain beliefs and views and attitudes towards certain groups of people, and encouraging
the derogatory lyrics,
explicit
towards them,
and what's the word, illegal lifestyle like actions and all that type of stuff?
so like taking drugs and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, how do you feel?
How do I feel?
We
about
don't.
that?
Yeah, we're not we don't. What's the
Promote
word?
the use.
We are not endorsing any of the views or stuff
We're
conveyed in this stuff. We're just talking about it.
I don't actually agree with it.
Yeah.
You can actually find other ones who actually do not do this stuff, this illegal and illicit abuse and stuff.
Yeah.
and that's called Christian rap.
Isn't Hobson a Christian rapper?
I believe Chance the Rapper
Yeah.
is also a Christian rapper as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
But I do see why rapping about such illicit drugs would be so appealing to a mass audience. I believe because it's controversial and that it's unfamiliar to a lot of people, and people go, oh, okay, I want to know, I want to know how this feels, because clearly the way so many people rap about it, and they're rapping about it, and they're saying, oh yeah, it's good to do this stuff. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel happy.
It kind of invites the audience into their lifestyle in a way.
Especially because obviously, but like with SoundCloud rap, they just follow a bunch of sheep, and one rapper, one mainstream rapper will say, yeah, I rap about, I do drugs, and then everybody else is suddenly going to start rapping about doing drugs because it's like a popular thing, it's cool.
Yeah.
And obviously it's not cool, and no one should do them because they're not cool.
It's bad for
And
you.
It's bad.
Yeah.
You don't do drugs, stay in school. And yeah, but as you would appeal to a mass audience because of controversy and unfamiliarity, and just basically with teenagers it's just risk taking as well. You'd want to try it, they're talking about it, I want to see for myself if what they're saying is actually true, and I'm gonna find out for myself. But even if they don't enjoy it, due to peer pressure, they're probably gonna go, yeah, it's sick, you should try it because all
these rappers are rapping
all
about
these
it.
rappers are
cool.
rapping about it. It's cool. It's what's in at the moment. If you don't do it, then you're obviously not with the times.
All right. Well, anyway, to bring this all back in, so I think we've come to the conclusion that rap music, or perhaps rock music, or other real in inverted comma music, is better than rap music critically in terms of actual music. But that's only because it has an unfair advantage because it takes musical thought and reasoning when creating it, whereas rap and hip hop doesn't really do that. So it's a bit like an unfair competition of what's an analogy we can pull here?
Uneven playing field.
Yeah, it's like putting a football player up against a netball player and playing Gaelic football. Obviously, the AFL player is going to be better. I don't know if that works, but
obviously
anyway,
you shouldn't compare two genres because there's going to be two different groups of people who are just going to like each of them, I guess.
All right, anyway.
Something to say, Nathan? No?
Moving on.
We're nearly finished, so I'm gonna ask you two questions, and then we're gonna end off with the freestyle.
Sure.
So my first question is, have you guys discovered any new artists lately that you want to recommend?
Oh. Well, I personally like Frank Ocean. He is very, very creative in the work he does. I feel like you should go give him a listen.
Cool.
Two artists, did you say?
What type
No,
of
just one.
Just one artist. Right.
what type of music does he do?
He does
hip-
alternative R&B.
Yeah.
That's more the
Nice.
category.
Moon River is actually a good song.
Yeah, Moon River.
I like that. Anyway, yeah.
Alex?
Or bit of an underground artist in the alternative indie genre. You should listen to Yeek. He's very good. He has
Alternative indie, like
alternative
rock or hip hop or
No, not like
rap or.
No, he doesn't rap. Sort of more. Yeah, I can't really put a genre to it. You just have to listen to it. But
Fair enough.
Cool.
yeah,
Troy?
I would just say Dimanlig or something. Shout out. Yeah, he's alright. He just makes guitar songs.
Cool.
Nice.
I agree.
We like
Good
a bit
artist.
of guitar.
Dominic Fike. Remember the name.
You?
Me, I would just say Nirvana because I've kind of fallen back in love with Nirvana, but everyone knows Nirvana already. There was one guy I've forgotten his name. Anyway, yeah. Forget. What about you?
I found this new girl called Laurel. I found her on Triple J. I thought she was pretty sweet. On Spotify, check her out. So, last question.
Is this the 10-second fun fact, or should we?
No, we skip
We're
that.
skipping that. All right. Yeah.
So this is last question, then we'll do the freestyle. If you guys could be any component of an aircraft, what aircraft component would you be and why?
Ooh.
We ask this with every.
I'd be the wings because I carry.
Cool. You?
I'd also be the wings because I'm too fly.
And Troy?
The whole thing, dude.
Oh,
That's not a
we've
component.
never had that.
This is a component.
The engine, then.
The engine, alright, sweet.
Why?
Because he hustles. My man's hustles.
Exactly. Now, let's hit us with the sick
Okay.
rap freestyle beat.
We're gonna do a little bit of freestyle right now, and yeah. Okay, get up the music.
Are you getting is the beat on your phone?
Nah, your phone.
From the street.
It's your phone, sorry.
All right, we getting the music up. I'm looking forward to this, boys. Not gonna lie.
I'll go first.
Oh, where should we put the phone?
No, because
Right here,
I could have
probably.
do all the bad stuff and then you can. I'll do the first pick.
And I will
Alex is first.
I'll go first because Ben's is
Yep.
good.
I will preface that this is G-rated freestyling.
So no worries.
It's no
Yep.
worries. Yeah.
Alright. Let's go.
In the spirit of hip hop and rap, let's go.
You can turn it
Hey.
down if you want.
We can cut this, right? If I stutter. Gucci sock went platinum with no features. I didn't come here to make friends, I'm here for Jesus. We got a 90 on a math test, they didn't believe us. Me and Troy, human biogel, electrophoresis. When I ride a bike, I don't wear a helmet. Pull up to the party, I take all the sherbet. Thinking about the old days, I miss Mr. Herbert. Shout out After Hours podcast, because they deserve it.
Hey!
Oh. All right.
That was amazing.
Nice. No,
Alright.
it's your turn now.
Hold up.
I think he's
Right, from the
restarting.
top.
the
Restarting, we
beat.
go for the top.
Restarting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you ready, Ben?
Hold on.
You got this.
Shout out
You
my
have to
mum.
live up to Alex. All right.
Shout out my mum. Before I begin.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
You're not ready? I'm sorry.
Start from the start.
You nervous, Ben? This is your time to show the world what you're made of.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Alright. Is it from the start?
Yeah. Just wait for it to do the.
Okay. Hopped on the beat and the beat got sicker. After our podcast, swag got slicker. Outside we go, I was a real cold winter, but the rooms kept warm from the bars I deliver. Ayy. You already know though, my whip is foreign like JoJo. There's so many digits, bank like the lotto. You get a photo, and you get a photo. Ayy, look to the left, look to the right. All I see is swag inside. I say, look to the left, look to the right. All I see is swag in sight. Hustle for the money and I always want more. Stand on my money and I'm 8'4". Glad I ain't going back to what I was before, cause I was ugly. And I look like Fat Thor, ayy. And I switch it like that. Doc Williams is really good at math. But please be warned, you should fear his wrath. I'm rapping on the third floor of the shack, and my rhymes be better than Cat in the Hat. You are the rat and I am the cat, and I ate you up and I spat your fat. Please leave it there, cause that is that. Look to the left, look to the right, all I see is swag inside. Look to the left, look to the right, all I see is swag inside. Hey!
Thank you, everybody.
That's it.
Afterhours podcast.
Tune
Thanks for
in next
listening.
week.
Tune in next week.
We love
Thank
you.
you for coming on, boys.
Fire in
Thank
the
you.
booth or fire in the booth, dude?
Ah.